Welcome to Prague's Old Town Square. As you can see, the Christmas market is roaring, which is good because we need some roaring fires here because it's pretty cold. To the left is the Christmas tree. It's massive on the square, the Old Town Square. Look at this. Pan up. And I believe that's... Is that City Hall? Oh, City Hall's over there. What's that building?
Some monastery. Old monastery.
Yeah, old monastery. And it feels festive here. Greetings from another continent. How you doing? This is John. John is going to be our, and this is Suzanne. And they're going to be our co-pilots because the Wi-Fi is in John's pocket. Thank you, John, for the Wi-Fi. I did not think we'd be able to do a live stream, but guess what? We're going to try our best. We're going to take you around one of the most crowded markets that I've ever seen in my entire life. I thought I would start here from the stairs because you get an elevated view. Prague is beautiful. It's absolutely stunning, guys. I see Nosh is here, our moderator. Good. Keep it clean out there. It's holiday spirit, everybody. I can smell like grilling meat, sweet meat, cinnamon, wine. It's an amazing smell in the market. We're gonna follow John and Suzana to where Kanai is on the other side of this massive Christmas tree. This part of Prague 1, which is the center part of the city, is also the most touristy, and they say, because they live here in Prague, they say that this is the most touristy, crowded place in the entire country. Maybe even in all of Europe. Who knows? I don't know. But we have a small meetup here, and we have, I think, 5 or 6 people. Hey, we're live, everybody. Hey, there's Kanai. Are you staying warm?
Yes.
Good. It's a little cold. It's just a little cold. I have so many layers on. Right. So how do you like Prague, Kanai?
Oh, I love Prague a lot. This is a very beautiful city.
How many stars do you give Prague out of 100?
100.
100 out of 100? How many stars out of 5?
5.
Sometimes the number is different. I have to ask. You never know. But you walk around Prague. I don't know how many of you have been there. Tokyo, of course, has a lot of history to it, but because of World War II, a lot of it was destroyed. You have to travel around the country. When you go to Grand Kyoto, you can see some ancient things. Things are made of wood in Japan. Here, they're made of stone. And these buildings, these castles, even the roads, the cobblestone that we walk on, it's just such a big contrast to Japan. That's why we love it. We love it because it's different. We're going to walk around the Christmas market together. You guys want to show everybody the cards I gave you? Because you found me. That's right. You guys have proof. Look at this. Everybody got one. Oh, it's already in a case. Look at that. Right. Actually, I told you where I was going to be, so it helps, right? I'll be in front of the nativity scene by the big Christmas tree, and it is really nice to see that. I think people take the Christmas markets pretty seriously, and you're about to see that. Do you guys want to introduce yourselves to the world? We have a growing audience.
From Prague.
Here we go.
Hello, I'm John from Prague.
Right.
Hi, I'm Helen. I'm from the States.
Which state?
Currently Rhode Island.
Rhode Island, the smallest of them.
Yeah, maybe.
Hello, I'm Jacob and welcome to Prague.
Hi, my name is Suzana. I'm currently from Prague.
Hello, I'm John and I'm from Prague.
Hi, I'm John and I'm in Prague.
I'm Kanai from Tokyo.
That's right. Well said, Kanai. All right, where does a tourist go first here? You have like local. Where would I go first?
Yeah.
Probably.
Hot clock, maybe?
Yeah, right. So let's get maybe some warm spiced wine at a ridiculously expensive price. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. It's not too good either. How much more expensive is it in Prague than in your hometown?
Well, it depends. If you mean a tourist tour, it's really expensive, like 3 times maybe.
3 times more expensive.
Yeah.
Wow, but it is a big city, I guess.
Yes, but if you take some other part of Prague,
Yeah.
it's really similar. It's similar.
Yeah. Wow. I love it. It's just even despite the fact that most of the people here are tourists, you have the Christmas music in the background. It feels so different than anywhere else in the world. Europe is just so wonderful with the Christmas markets. You hear that in the background? Suzana, we're following you. Mostly, I'm following John because he has the Wi-Fi. And hey John, there are like these devil-looking people. There's like they're dressed up like devils. They look very evil, and they picked up a Korean lady and scared her, and she was crying.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because yesterday there was some Saint Nicholas.
Okay.
Nicholas, and they are going Saint Nicholas, this devil and angel
So
together, and angels ask if you were polite and etc.
Yeah.
Nice, thank you. And if not, this devil takes you to the hell.
The devil takes you to... So that devil is not Saint Nicholas, right? Or is that Saint Nicholas? Okay, good. Just worried about that. So the devil takes you to hell, and he's walking around here. And that poor Korean lady, she was picked up by the devil. It's like in America, you might get sued. But in Prague, this is a tradition. It's tradition. You like that. That was awesome to watch her. Kanai went behind me to protect herself. Like a lot of good that my scrawny arms will do. Those guys are huge and wearing like devil's masks. If we do see them, run. Just let me know in advance. Ado, thank you. We're on the lookout for that. And Matthias, hey, hi from the train to Nuremberg. Matthias is going to Nuremberg tomorrow. Hey guys, there is the astronomical clock. It's astronomically cool. I'm not sure why it's an astronomical clock. Oh, we gotta stay with John. Hey guys. Oh. It's really crowded. Hey, there's some Christmas hats. Somebody grab it. Do you see it up there? In glorious, super wide. We're now in the most crowded area of the Christmas market. But thankfully we're getting taken away from here to some place maybe where things aren't. I'm putting the camera up here just above. I guess people are waiting for something to happen.
Yes.
What's gonna happen?
You will see.
Oh, we're gonna see?
Yeah. It's in
Like 10 minutes?
yes, in 10 minutes.
In 10 minutes.
Yes.
Wow. Should we wait here for 10 minutes?
That's the reason why it's here still crowded.
Oh,
Because
okay.
the astronomical clock.
What happens at the
You'll see.
You'll see.
It's really a surprise.
surprise?
You've been in Prague 7 times and you've never seen astronomical clock?
No, I just walked by it and said, what are these tourists doing? They probably lost or something. I just kept walking. Actually, whenever I was in Prague, I would just walk around the city and just through the streets. And when I found food, I would eat it, and then that was it.
Yeah.
I've never been to the top. You can go to the top, check it out. Do you see up there? You could go up there, but I've never been up there, and the reason why is because it was too crowded. And actually, when I was here in 1996 for the first time, I think it was under construction or not open. I think I wanted to go up there, and I just couldn't. I was just a boy back then. But if you look back, we've walked across. Isn't it just beautiful? With the Christmas tree. At the holiday season, it's just so much better because it's got this smell of warm spiced wine. So you're gonna want to stick around because we're gonna go and get some. I've got to. It's part of the Christmas tradition. But look at that big Christmas tree. That's where we walked from. We were at that Christmas tree, and now we've crossed the market, and we're waiting for the astronomical clock to do something. Apparently, it does something. No other. You could Google it and see it right now if you wanted to on YouTube. But we're gonna try to watch this live, I think. Hey, Danny's here. How you doing, Danny? Good night. Danny says hello.
Hi, hello.
It's very dark. Our hotel is this way, and we stay. Last time, Kanai and I came here before we got hitched. We stayed at the brewery hotel, the U Medvigifish. It's good. It's like a hotel that was founded in the year 1412, like the 15th century. It's crazy, and the rooms the rooms are good, but it's gotten like double the price as the last time we were here. It's just because there's a lot of tourists and demand is high. And this is the high season. Everyone wants to be in Prague Christmas market. It's just really, really beautiful. The thing is, there's so many Christmas markets here. This is maybe the one to avoid, right? Like, shaking his head, yes. It's the one to avoid. I don't know. Yeah. We'll skip it next time. But I figured that this would be the easiest for us to find because I know where it is. And I started this meetup kind of late, like this morning, really. I was this morning. Yeah. Tomorrow, by the way, Nuremberg, we're going to be in Nuremberg. We're taking the bus at 9:30 in the morning, and then we get to the station around 1 p.m., check into the hotel, and we're going to be walking around the market. But, so, I don't know, if you are in town, you can try to hit me up and then meet in the market, because Kanai and I are just going to be walking around the market all day. Probably eating, drinking, being merry. Sounds like that's a pretty good plan. All right, this area's gotten really crowded. John, I hope the signal's good. John's signal was blazing fast. We had like 10 megabytes per second off this. Are you sure it's unlimited?
Yes, I'm sure.
You're sure? We're going to put it to the test. I think it's streaming at 720p right now, so not to worry. It's not as big. If it was 4K, my God, that would be the real test. Yeah. So guys, we're gonna go around and maybe I'll have a warm spiced wine or something. But first we've got to wait for the astronomical clock. Something's gonna happen. Nobody will tell me, and I have not actually seen this live ever, despite being here for 7 times. This is only in Japan, in Prague, everybody. So if you think this is some city in Japan and you're tuning in right now, you're wrong. This is Prague, Czech Republic. A beautiful country. Do you know, can anybody out there, how about this? Can anybody out there name 4 countries that surround the Czech Republic? And John, you cannot participate, John. Hungary. You guys live here, it's not fair. Austria. Germany. That's right. Germany. One more?
Luxembourg. Slovakia.
Really? Luxembourg?
No, Slovakia.
Slovakia. Slovakia.
Yes.
Okay, then the next question is, how many do surround the Czech Republic? Huh? Really? You need time to think? You don't know?
4.
How many countries surround the Czech Republic?
4.
Well, 5.
Maybe.
5.
5.
Well, Poland.
Poland. Yes.
Aha, Poland. That was another beautiful country that I went to in '97. Was the first time. Almost no tourists. So all of the Polish students would come up to me and try to make conversation because they had never seen foreign tourists before Poland. '97 was just a kind of newly opened. That was a stranger. Even the youth hostel I stayed in, where Polish travelers were there, and I was the foreigner. And there was a guy nicknamed Nacho from Mexico with these 2 brown guys in a Polish youth hostel. We stayed there for like 4 or 5 days in Krakow. Incredible experience. And then we met 2 British guys. They were the 4th people, and it was a nice experience. That was 22 years ago, and a lot of things have changed in Poland, of course. Same here in the Czech Republic. Prague is just beautiful. Even despite all the tourists, it just has that charm. And I hope that Tokyo is the same way, because Tokyo is at like that elastic point. I know the city of Tokyo is always going to be growing. It's elastic, of course. It can take in those people, but how will it change it? Prague isn't a good example. despite having as many tourists as residents, right? I think there's always, every day, there's as many tourists as there are residents in the city of Prague. The city still retains that charm to it, and that's really great. And despite all the pushy tourists here, people are still pretty friendly most of the time. Because our way, sometimes the service at the restaurants is not as good. But I could be aggressive, you know. There's a little bit of New York in me. Dimitri can attest to that. One of our Discord moderators. He also is from New York.
2 minutes.
Can push 2 minutes. Seems like an eternity. So how many people can they fit up there?
200 maybe.
200?
Yes.
Wow. If it was Japan, I bet you we can get 400. We really could fit in. You've seen the subways in Tokyo at morning? Oh yeah. It's not comfortable, but we can fit you in there. We can fit you in there.
What do you mean? What happened?
What happened to what?
In 2 minutes.
I don't know.
Then no.
Is the clock gonna just open up and free beer is gonna squirt out? Everybody opens their mouth.
But no.
I know. Or is it like hot wine and everybody gets burned and runs away?
Maybe that's the
Anything-
reason why it's still crowded here.
I can see the crowd has really increased. Look at this. If we look around, we are in the middle and a pretty good spot too of a ton of people. There are hundreds and maybe thousands of people, and they've all come to talk to us. This is the Only in Japan meetup. These are, hey everybody, how's it going? High fives, everybody. No.
You'll see 5 minutes after it will be empty.
Yeah, I know. Everybody goes. Where do they go?
Well,
That makes sense. Oh, it's happening. Oh, okay. For the next couple of minutes, please enjoy the astronomical clock in Prague. It's got an axe. It's pretty neat. The bells are ringing on the side of the clock there. The skeleton. Is it gonna strike 8 times because it's 8 o'clock? Is there more? Is it gonna? Is it? Where's the beer? That's it. That's it. That's it. What? What are we? That was pretty cool, but I don't know. Where's Mickey Mouse? Does he pop out in the middle? I don't know. Okay, I'm happy. I'm happy.
just for this, every hour is still crowded here.
Wow, just for that. All these people came just for that.
Yes.
Are they mental?
All of them is thinking
So
that is free beer.
wait, I guess so. So I was not wrong to just walk by it and not know that this existed. I was not wrong. All right, well thanks for showing us that, guys.
Let's catch some hot wine.
Now where can we get that hot wine to forget what we just saw? Let's walk this way. Okay, Suzana's in the queue. So this is the Only in Japan meetup, only in Prague. I did not know we would be doing a live stream, which is super cool, and we're in our extremely crowded area. John here has the Wi-Fi, yeah. So I have to follow him. Just stick to him. We're like prison buddies, handcuffed. He's got the signal. I've got the camera. It's extremely crowded place, everybody. I can't smell anything except for people now. It's just not as pleasant as at the Christmas market a little while ago. But Kanai. Actually, I'm the one who gets lost usually. I'm the one who gets lost. Kanai's the one who knows where to go. Oh, look at there's some Christmas spirit right there. All right, follow John. Yeah, I can't believe all those people were waiting for that. They were waiting there for 30 minutes for that. Some of the people. Oh, look at the Christmas trees. There's some more. Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? This is I'm listening. Walking in the winter without snow wonderland. No snow. I thought it would snow. Doesn't it snow, John? It's so cold you'd think it would snow. In 2 and 3 weeks? On Christmas Day? How's Santa gonna get here if there's no snow? I always ask. Oh, you see Suzana? Okay, good. Suzana knows where to go. All right. How much is it?
It's okay. It's on us.
Oh, no. It's good.
Hot wine? Wine. I don't drink alcohol.
Oh, so only.
Kanai doesn't drink booze, but guess what? I do, so then I guess technically I would have to drink Kanai's. She has an allergy to alcohol.
Yes.
She's our designated driver. That's why she got a license. Oh, whoa, that's all the way to the top.
Oh my God.
Do you realize how strong that this is?
It's not strong.
It's not strong? Okay, that's good. That's bad. Wait, it depends on how you do it. Not strong, is that good or bad? I'm gonna say, oh, these are called chimneys. I don't know why. Kanai loves these things called chimneys. Kanai, you want a chimney?
So.
All right.
Nobody? That's free.
This is like, wow.
All right, how do we say kampai in Czech?
Cheers.
Na zdraví.
Na zdraví.
Na zdraví. Na zdraví. Na zdraví. And na zdraví to all of you out there. You want some of mine? No? Okay. Oh, driving, yes. Good. Oh, that's strong. Stronger than beer, because it's wine. Oh, yeah, there's a queue. Ooh, it's nice though to stay warm.
Yeah.
Stay warm. Kanai is warm. Her heart is warm. She's a warm person. Naturally warm. I'm cold-hearted. I need all the wine I can get. Mulled wine, yeah.
There is a hard rock coffee next to
Oh! Kanai, do you need a hot coffee or something?
Yeah. Hot chocolate.
So are these things, these breads, are they they're Czech?
No, it's Hungarian.
They're Hungarian.
Yes.
But they're
Everybody will get around and
Hungarian neighbor.
Hungarian. But they're everywhere in Prague.
To Germany, and there were two Czech stands with this.
It's crazy. Chimney cakes or
Would you like one?
or tredelnik. Hot tredelnik, the old Bohemian speciality. They say Bohemian because that includes Hungary too. That's why Bohemian also would include Hungary. So they get on a technicality. It was really weird because it wasn't that long ago. We were in Japan at the YouTube Fan Fest. They were giving me this award for 1 million subscribers, and they told me that I had to do a pose. Or they said, on the red carpet, please stop and stand there for 10 seconds and do something interesting, then walk towards the stage. And they laid this out on me in the morning, and I had no idea what I was going to do. If you try to be silly, you know that never works. You have to be yourself, but you can't just be yourself. You have to do something. So, what do you do? So I did a hands folded pose, and then I did a James Bond pose,
So,
and then I figured oh no, guns would be demonetizing. So I put my finger gun away. And then I shrugged that I went towards the camera, walked slowly, but the energy of the room took control. It took control of me, like The Exorcist. And I started to high-five random girls that were screaming. Their hands are very warm and soft, like pillows. And they were screaming like I was a Beatle, you know, like Paul, John, Ringo, and Paul, John, Ringo. Who's the fifth Beatle? The fourth Beatle. Austin Powers. John and George, live chat, good, George, yeah, poor George. Yeah, I felt like I was one of the Beatles. They were screaming like, chasing, like that. I never had anything like that happen to me in my life. It was just amazing. And then I just was going too fast. And then at the same time, there were two Japanese guys, like DJs, I guess, just talking about what I do. But because I was running and going so quickly, they didn't have time to really say much at all. Although that everybody who was watching was going, what's with the hieroglyphics? Because everyone was writing in Japanese. So our viewers were like a little bit confused. But I got up on stage and I do what I do. And then I took the plaque. It was gold and heavy. I think it's just a chunk of wood and they wrapped gold around it. Hakikin, who's one of the big YouTubers there, he handed it to me. I turned to the camera, made sure I looked at the camera to get a picture because I know that's how it works. Then I held it up in the air and I screamed, ah, in my samurai pose. Remember that from Osaka Castle? Works. And then I went behind the stage. It was a pretty unique experience. The YouTube Japan Fan Fest has actually cut that up into just that part. So you can see just the people getting the awards. It was a pretty neat experience. And I thank all of you for that. How you doing? How you doing? Good? Yeah. Yeah. All right. Are we going to see how much bandwidth John's phone really does have? How far are we going to make it, John? We're 30 minutes in. We've seen the astronomical clock do something astronomically not that amazing. But actually, it is pretty amazing because it's really old, right? Right? That's an original. Yeah.
Well, it was in reconstruction for like 2 years ago.
Okay.
Or 1 year ago. So it wasn't the really quarry right here.
Yeah.
But as you see, it's reconstructed.
Yeah.
And everybody was getting around here. So it's
Good.
It's old and new.
It's old and new. Yeah, now it's controlled by Bluetooth, right? Somebody, it has Bluetooth inside, says, oh, it's time again, look at all the people. He pushes the Bluetooth button and it operates it now. But when was it built? Does anybody know the history? You guys would be awful YouTubers. Seriously. This is your city. When was it built? What year precisely? No? Do you know a ballpark figure? Maybe within 100 years, maybe? Within a generation? No? Nothing? Oh, yeah, we were Googling it. I want to know. Now you know how hard it is. Before I do the live stream, I try to memorize all this random facts.
1410.
1410! 1410, that's when they started the brewery hotel we're staying in, around that time. So I guess all the workers, after they finished this, they constructed the brewery hotel and started making more beer. 1410. That's before Columbus sailed to America. That's before America was even America. There was no America, 1410. Crazy. Middle Ages. Like that, before the plague.
I believe we can maybe go up there. And we can see the whole city from the...
There's gotta be a massive line. There's no way. John, there's no way. Can you do something? We're residents. Just let us up. There's a special elevator for you? No? You're from... Kanai, you can charm them, Kanai. Smile. Do a ballet pose. Can you do a pose, a kick? No? It doesn't work. All right, Kanai's charm goes only so far. It does not extend too far out of Tokyo. It worked on me in New York. Yeah. So this is I actually like this angle really a lot. Inside there, the Christmas market, it's so crowded. I keep bumping into people extending their arms to take selfies. I feel bad. I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, and there's no direct route through there. You have to do S curves because everyone's taking a selfie. You don't want to get in the selfie, so you do an S curve, right? So we left like 30 minutes and we were going all the way around to avoid people to get to the spot. And then somebody kicked the cord out of the Christmas tree. The lights went out. It wasn't us, and now it's back on there. It's on there. I guess there's something over there, right? So let's go a little bit further, and then we'll end the live stream because we want to have John some data. I wish this is unlimited. It's unlimited, doesn't it?
It's unlimited.
The reason why I couldn't do a live stream on my own is because Vodafone. I got my SIM card from Vodafone Germany, and I cannot charge it in Vodafone Czech Republic. They're enemies, frenemies maybe, and they're the same company. So I can charge it tomorrow when I go to there. I'm so happy that Matthias is going. These stands look so clean and so modern. I wonder if.
When you can record and record something you didn't like, that's cool. But when it's live stream, you cannot take back what you say.
So let's go for the nanny.
So you say something stupid.
All right, do it. Kanai's going for something. That's so nice. All right, we'll take care of John. Hey, look, there's a Czech Santa. Kind of scary. Is this the Czech Santa?
No.
No?
Santa.
Looks like a serial killer. The way he's grasping that bell, like he's used it as something to blunt instrument. Don't know. Have you seen this man? Here's from the profile. Have you seen this man before? Call us. 1-800. Turn him in. Spooky. Whoa, what is that? Is that matcha green tea?
No, it's fast.
Oh my gosh.
It's okay.
Pistachio. Do you like it? Oh, wow. Safety first. So that's not the Czech Santa Claus. That one looks like, I thought he looked like a serial killer. I wanted to get away from him. He looks scary. A little bit. Maybe it's just his face. He's like really hard. Like he's done some time.
It's because he knows you're naughty.
He knows I'm naughty. That's true. It looks like he's done some time. I bet he's got some tats underneath that. Red coat of his. I would like an imperfect Santa Claus. I think Santa Claus should have done some time, and he was rehabilitated, and now he does some good. I think that's a good story. Those in Hollywood, take note of a script. I think this would actually be pretty good. Santa doing some time, the pre-Christmas years in a medieval jail. Saint Nick. I don't know. This could be blasphemous. I don't know how deep my sins have gone now with this story. But my imagination has no bounds. Because that Santa did look creepy. I guess if you got out of prison after like decades, you'd get fat and grow a beard too. Go live in a shack in Montana. Start writing letters to the government. That's what I would do. Bad Santa. This wine. There's something about this wine. It's sake strong, like Japanese sake strong. All right.
Yeah.
I did bring some stuff here. All right. I forgot the apple pie Kit Kats. I'm so sorry. They're on my sofa.
Yeah.
But I brought these things. They
For free.
yeah. Yeah, these are the Christmas version. They didn't smash up in my suitcase either.
Where there is nothing free.
Oh my god.
Is this one smashed? No, this one's okay. It's for free. Here you go.
I'm on diet. Thank you very much.
Just throw it away and save the label. I like the. I held it. I have one more in here. Kana, you want one too?
No, I'm okay.
What do you call those again? The umebos? Umaibo, yeah. I just like,
This one is tidaroni.
yeah. Oh, you got a leaning tower of ice cream right here. You better eat it. Start licking from the other side. That's how I balance it. Or if you bite the bottom and you.
It's freezing, don't worry.
Yeah, that's true. It's so cold out here, it won't melt. But the hole is so big on the bottom, you could suck the whole thing through. That's what I do. Yeah, it's pretty heavy. It's voluminous. I'm making up some words here.
Something from Japan also.
Oh yeah, mentia. Have you ever had the black ones? The ones with caffeine?
No.
No? Where do you get these? Do you have a dealer? Where do you get these?
From Japan.
From Japan? Oh, okay. Oh, that's ume flavored. Whoa.
Japanese plum.
Would you like one?
We're good. We're good. I used to eat the ones that were black, and inside of it there's a little teeny caffeine pellet, and it's stacked. So when I was teaching English at a place called Gaba, like 10 years ago, more than 10 years ago, you take those before the lessons because it can get boring, and it's so bad for you. We gotta take a group photo. That's right. Take a group photo. All right, folks. Do you have any questions about Prague? Who is your dealer, RJ? What is RJ? But there has to be a way that you got it from Japan to the Czech Republic. But is there a store? Is there like a Japan store in Prague where you can get goods?
I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's like no.
There are many Asian stores, but in Japan only one maybe.
Maybe one. And it has to be here in Prague. It's not going to be out in the countryside in like Borno or
There is one Japanese barbecue restaurant.
yakiniku. Oh, we should go there.
Original Japan one.
Really? So the owner's Japanese?
Yeah, original.
Wow.
I think I don't know.
It's hard to tell. Kanai could smoke him out.
Ramen here.
Kanai, you could check and see if the yakiniku chef is really Japanese.
Wow.
We'll test his language skills. Oh yeah. So send me in as a spy. I'll figure it out. I'll start off with some watashi wa, like some really bad Japanese, and then bust out in like Kansai Ben, and we'll go through all the regions from Miyazaki up to Hokkaido. We'll pick out where he's from, make sure we know, and then we'll find out he's from a small town in Korea or something, in China, right? That's how it works. Wow. And she did ballet here. She found a school near the hotel. Had a ballet lesson behind the hotel. Yeah. Well, I did no exercise at all. Just eat and drank and slept. Oh, Czech. Yeah. Yeah, the teacher speaks Czech.
Teacher speaks Czech.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's also one in Japan school in Prague.
Okay. They teach Japanese.
In Japanese.
In Japanese.
In
It's,
Japanese.
Middle school or it's elementary school.
Okay. Whoa. Very cool. Yeah, so there is Japanese culture. Is there ramen here? Ramen?
Ramen.
There's ramen.
It's ramen. Is it good?
Quite good.
Is it good?
You should taste it.
I should taste it. That's bad.
Got it, bro.
That's bad. You've been to Tokyo many times though. You know what good ramen is.
Yeah.
I know you know. So you know.
I know.
Is it good ramen?
Yeah, it is.
It's pretty good. Okay, that's good. That's good. It's really cold. I'd say like it's minus something, right? Minus two. So it's enough. If I spilled this wine, people will slip on it. So you don't want to spill. It's true. Despite the alcohol. It is really beautiful. We're gonna take a group photo of this and we'll put it on Instagram for you to share this moment. It's so cool to be able to come anywhere in the world and have a meetup and people will show up on a day's notice. I wish I'd given more notice. Tomorrow, Nuremberg is at 7:30 p.m. on somewhere in the center near the Christmas market, and I'll put a link in all the places: Instagram, Facebook. I connected to Facebook pretty late. I got it now. I got the Facebook link working now. I didn't have this code generator, so they wouldn't let me in, but went in through a back door, which scares me because hackers could probably do that too. And then back door. And then we'll do a meetup in Innsbruck and then in Vienna on the 11th before we leave on the 12th in the morning to go back to Japan. So if you're in Vienna, get ready. Stephansplatz at 7:30 p.m. I don't know if there's any markets there. I just like Stephansplatz. I just like to say it. I like the subway station that goes there. And I like the way that they say it, announce it, Stephansplatz. And I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. I always took the S-Bahn and there's this bell. Dun, dun. I love Vienna. Vienna is one of the first cities I fell in love with outside of the United States. Okay, so without further ado, let's say goodbye to everybody because we've been doing it for 40 minutes. Yeah, thanks so much for coming out. We had an amazing meetup here.
Hello.
Yeah, hello. The great thing with Prague is everyone's pretty friendly and probably a little bit toasted, so slightly drunk. Not a bad thing. It's Christmas, right, Kanai? It's Christmas. Do you feel the Christmas spirit?
Yes.
Does it make you go like this with your eyes? Yeah? This is Christmas. Yeah, you love it. Christmas is awesome and it's great in Europe. And if you're watching from the United States, do come to Prague and come to Europe because it's just awesome. Prague especially. Love this place. See everybody. Have a good day, good night, wherever you are. We're definitely gonna have a good night. Bye. How do you say bye in Czech?
Ahoy.
Ahoy.
Also,
Ahoy.
bye.
Bye. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye.